Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This time around I have a pretty cool one for you guys. So most of us collectors want to collect cars that might be our dream cars. It might be cars that we're aiming to get in the future or whatever, but a lot of us also want to collect cars that we already own in real life. So this is one of those instances. I have a Paudi model Infiniti QX80 for you this time around. So Paudi, I think it's a manufacturer out of China. I found this one specifically on AliExpress, but the reason I had to have it is because I do own an Infiniti QX80, and it is in this exact color. I think it's called champagne quartz metallic. So I had to have it. In this as a part of this video, I'll do a comparison between this 1/64 scale model and then also my actual car. So right after we unbox it, check out some details, we'll go head on outside and compare it to the real car. So let's get started on the actual unboxing itself. It comes in this nice plastic display. So it is an acrylic display with the car screwed on at the bottom. It has this plastic covering on it, protecting it. So whenever you're storing it or you're in shipping, you do have the plastic, just like Tarmac works and all that. The display box itself. So you have this red box. It says 1/64 precision diecast scale model. Let's see how precision it is when we compare it to the real life car. You have a see-through side. You can even look at a top view of the car, and then on the other side as well. So on the back it says the company's name, which is Paudi model. They do make a bunch of unique cars that a lot of other manufacturers don't make, especially like Nissans and Infinitis. So if you do have one of those cars in real life, do check them out. At the bottom you have some licensing information. So it is a officially licensed product by Nissan. So for those guys who don't know, Nissan is owned Infiniti is owned by Nissan. So this is the luxury version of the Armada or the Nissan Patrol in other parts of the world. Let's get it opened up. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't want to open. Okay, there you go. Just need a little bit of persuasion. Let's pull it out and get a look at the display. Okay, so nice clear display. Feels pretty good quality. First time I've seen a display like this where you have these lights sticking out at the bottom. Nice touch. You have a part of the Paudi logo as a part of the base. In the front it says QX80. Nice. At the bottom it is screwed on, and even the plastic is branded from the bottom with Paudi. Let's get it off the display and let's get a closer look at the model itself. All right, here's the car completely off of its base. I do have to confess something to you guys. It was probably the hardest car I've ever had to get off of the base. The screw was on so tightly. It took me about 10 minutes and a gazillion other screwdrivers to be able to get it off. Finally, I got a long enough screwdriver with a small enough tip to give me enough leverage, but finally it worked. But yeah, let's forget about that and let's take a look at the model. So first impressions, I really like the color, just because I have the car in real life. So the color looks really nice. One thing that stood off right off the bat was that it does have wheels that turn. Check that out. So just like GCD models, GCD are very highly detailed and they do have turning wheels. So does this Paudi model over here. Let's start off with something different this time around. Let's look at the base. So the base has all these chassis details over here. You also have like a bunch of suspension detail in 3D. Check that out. 3D suspension detail. Here's how the wheels turn underneath. Again, nicely. And then you have the entire exhaust system painted on there as well, with the exhaust tip coming out the side. You have a full-size spare, which is made out of a rubber tire and a plastic wheel, exactly like the actual wheels on the car itself. So let's move on to the side profile. Just from looking at it, the car is super accurate to the real life one. You have that chrome trim molded on over there. You have the wheels, which are pretty spot on to the real life car. So when we do go look at it outside, you can see that the wheels are almost exactly like this. You have rubber wheels, plastic tires. On the real one, the rim is a bit darker. So we'll check that out. You have a molded on gas cap over here. You have door handles, which because of this color you can't tell, but they are silver from what I can see. You have these silver chrome mirrors, so just like the real life car. And then the entire side profile matches too. You have this trim that runs alongside the window over here, and it is also reflected over there. Let's take a look at the back. So on the back, you have a cool touch that stands off right off the bat is that you have these defroster lines across the back window. Nice touch. Bottom of the bumper, it has the hitch molded on, hitch cover molded on as well, and then you have these reflector lights. And the real life car, these are also turning signals, so they are over here on this model. The plastic lens taillights are a little wonky, like you know, they're clear. I feel like they should have been completely, they have a red outline and they're clear. They should have just made it completely red, so it was a bit more uniform. Over here it looks like the entire light's clear, even though it's not. And then you have the Infiniti logo. It says QX80 on the number plate. On the other side, same thing, just no molded gas cap. Let's take a look at the front. So the front grille is pretty spot on. It is a separate molded grille. You have the Infiniti logo floating in the center over there. Nice touch. You have plastic lens headlights. You have all the chrome trim that's on the car in real life. You want to know another cool touch? The center of the bottom grille has the radar molded on there as well. Cool. That is pretty cool. And then you have the fog lamps, and then a closer detail. If you look under the headlight, there is also a molded part which shows that the washer fluid, when you want to clean your headlight, like the car has in real life, so you can see that over there as well. Interior is nicely detailed as well. Like, you can't take a look, but it's pretty spot on to the actual detail. So my car's actual interior is the saddle brown color, but this car is black. But you know, I'll take whatever I can get. It has sunroof as well, which is completely black, tinted through. But yeah, let's check out the roll. Okay, it rolls pretty smoothly. Nice. It rolls a lot smoother than the GCD cars, which the wheels keep turning whenever you try to roll it. These stay in place, which is again a nice touch. Enough talking about this model. Let's go outside and take a look at how the real life car looks and see how it compares to the model. So guys, here's the real life car. Don't mind it, it's winter out, so it's pretty dirty, but it is what it is. Here's a Paudi model QX80 that I was talking about. If I want to focus, there you go. You can see the colors pretty spot on, and we'll get a closer look at the details and see how it looks. Okay, so for the front end, you have that nice QX80 front end. You have all the logos and everything, and then on the model car, you know, looks almost spot on. Look at the grille and everything. Look at the side markers. Look at the windshield, not the windshield, the headlight washer things are right there, and then on the real life car, they're right here as well. And then let's take a look at the side profile of the car. Let me move around back so I don't have to step in the snow. But here is the side profile of the car, and then here is the model car itself. So check it out. The wheels are a little darker on the real life car, but look at that chrome piece over here. It is on the actual car itself. And then even the silver molding around the windows is right there on the real life car as well. Roof rails, everything is pretty spot on. Let's take a look at the rear. Okay, so here's the rear of the car. I have my tow hitch cover off just because I usually keep my tow hitch on there, but here's the back of the car. On the model car, you can see what the tow hitch cover looks like. You can see the bottom reflectors on the bumper as well. They're here on the real life car as well. And then the Infiniti logo, the tail lights are pretty spot on. Look at the defroster lines. You can't see the defroster lines on my car because of the tint. But other than that, yeah, pretty good job by Paudi models. You know, whenever you can find this 1/64 scale model of your own car, it's a nice touch, especially a car like this one where you wouldn't expect a company to be making a model car. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time then with another unboxing. Here's a different one for you guys this time around, a pretty unique one where I have the model car next to the real life car as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. Please check out the videos on my channel and like and subscribe. Thank you.